My name is Galen Yeo. I'm the co-founder and creative director of the Movie Visuals Company based in Singapore. We started out in 1998, and what we wanted to do is to focus on factual content, which includes documentaries, lifestyle and travel shows, as well as programming for kids. We presently produce out of Singapore for different channels in English, in Chinese, and in the Malay language. Our work has taken us, all over the world. We're filmed in like 150 cities and countries around the world. So even though we're based in Singapore, we do get out there and film different kinds of stories. Some of the highlights in our 17-year career have been, we were the first company to produce for National Geographic when they launched here in Asia. Since then we've worked for many different channels. And, I think what sets us apart is we're quite a diverse company in terms of the content we produce. Different kinds of stories, different kinds of subject matter. And to me, it doesn't really matter whether it's for television, even though that's our core market, or whether it's for online or any platform. Some of the key changes since we started have been obviously the rise of the internet and now mobile content. People consuming content everywhere. And what have we found? I think we are living in an age where it feels right now it's like when the turn of the 20th century, where people were moving from the horse buggy to the car and now to the Ferrari, right? It kind of feels that way for us as producers in the media business. But what I think remains the same is storytelling. Storytelling in whether it's a short video or whether it's a long form video or feature film or a commercial. I think stories have to be relevant to their audiences, and I think that's one thing that will never change. I think people have a need to connect to each other through storytelling, and for us the challenge really is to be relevant, no matter what the platform is, to find a way to tell a story that people can respond to. And one big change that we're seeing is the rise of branded content. And that's an area that we would like to focus more on. Back home, I think there will always be TV commercials, but what we're finding is that brands want to tell their stories in a different way. They don't necessarily want a 30-second commercial. They want a deeper engagement with their audience or prospective customers, and that's what we're here to do. We want to be able to brainstorm and come up with stories that are authentic and real, but also, serve the brand attributes of the brands that we work with. So I think that there is a tremendous opportunity. Someone asked me today, how do we do it? I don't think it's that complicated, but I think, people have to do their homework, study the brands that are out there, who's in need of a digital story, and come up with ideas and go talk to them. I think that more and more, it's probably the best time to do it. In the meantime, we're still heavily invested in producing television shows. We produce a lot of content every year. Right now, we have about 15 different productions. But increasingly, we're trying to find ways to make these stories work, not just on television, but on different platforms.